back to Catnap. As you can see, I got bored and just needed something to do, but I didn't really feel like recording, and so I put mannequins everywhere and got my rocks where I wanted them. I didn't delete the mannequins yet though because I was just a little bit unsure. This is kind of what I was envisioning, but like not quite. I don't know, because I wanted it to be centered on the on resident services. I had to like have it take up a little bit more room than I wanted. So there's like a 4x4 space. Oh wait, is it a 4x3 space in between the rocks? When I think it looks best when it's a 3x3 space, but I think, and because I put dark dirt under it so that it was like seamless, I just wanted to make sure that I liked the way it looked before I removed them. And I don't know. I think I do. And I think even if I change like the patterns or like if this is bushes or maybe hedges or flowers or something like that, I think I'll still keep the dark dirt. So I think I'm okay to delete all the mannequins. It's a little bit nerve-wracking because it just takes so long to put them out, but I don't know. Much better. And now I can see, I don't know, I think I might change the street lamps to brown too. But yeah, I don't know, it's just not like exactly what I was imagining, but I mean, it never is in this game. I'm never able to pull off exactly what I had in my mind, so I don't know why I'm surprised. But now I can finally clean up all the crap on my island, which is nice. While I was doing the rock garden, it looked like Cranston was gonna ask to move out. So I thought maybe someone would be asking to move today, which would be convenient. I wasn't seeing as we don't really have anyone that we're keeping essentially except for Pearl. I decided not to keep Kit Kat because I realized it's not just his shirt that's red, his fur is red too. So even helmet aside, I think he's not gonna fit the vibe. So I do want his photo though, and I'm also gifting Diana and Alice and Wendy because I like them, so I want their photos too. I'm gifting Pearl and Rainbow Fish, so I haven't bothered gifting her here. I hope she's not offended. But all these Uggos, they're just getting whatever. Sure, our kid's not an Uggo, he's adorable, but I've had him before. They're just getting whatever's in my pockets, and so they are getting gifted, so hopefully they do ask to leave. We shall see. This is what I did in my last video. If you didn't see, just a quick little something by the South River outlet. Wendy's enjoying it. Actually, all the villagers have been enjoying it. They're like, finally, you're actually doing something on this island. Every time I like walk to the other side, Kid is like taking a nap on the other side. So he likes it. And actually every time I go in Kid's house, he's just like sleeping, standing up. So I think Kid might be staying up too late. So I thought today, one thing that I might try and start doing is decorating a spot for the Tailors. So I think I'm going to do something I'm trying to think. I don't think I've ever done this before on an island. I'm gonna have the shop and the Tailors just like out in the island, just kind of out and about, not have like a specific shopping district. And actually on Canyon Key and Blossom Dew, I had the shop and the Tailors all right next to resident services. So it was like all of the buildings in one spot. And on Blossom Dew, even the museum was right there as well. I guess on Canyon Key, the museum was right on the beach. So again, it was pretty like compacted. But I also had like a shopping district on Rainbow Fish when I did the tropical island. I had a little like faux storefront, you know, with a boba shop, and then the Tailors and the shop altogether. So this time I want to do something different and actually have the shops like out in the island. And maybe the campsite too. I usually kind of hide it away because I usually don't really care for it. But if I'm doing kind of like a foresty sort of island, I think, yes. Oh, my fave. Let's get aggravated. Okay, thank you, Wendy. What was I saying? Oh yeah, since the theme's gonna be kind of like foresty, I think the campsite, like it would make sense to kind of have it be more of a feature. Oh yeah, I also did this. I was looking at a picture. Where is it from? Citron Diary. So I'll put that on the screen for this one. And I tried to, I forgot, I was trying to stunt 2 of these trees. Do I have anything I can eat? Yes. 2 of these trees I meant to stunt, and then I was time traveling for the rocks and I forgot about them, so did not accomplish that the way that I intended. I forgot I got all these bushes on a cabin island a second ago. Guess I need to go dump those. And I'm trying to get some green mums, so I've got red and yellows going now to try and get some hybrid yellows. But so far I've only gotten 2, so that's slower going than I thought it would be. I should have known since I did that flower breeding video a couple months ago. Really, I'm quite versed in flower breeding. What am I doing over here? Bushes. Right. When I started doing the rock garden, I started with the highest tiers and I was just doing, I thought I'd do weeds for it instead. That ended up being much, I mean, I guess it's not more work than the mannequins, but because you can do 9 at a time, I guess. But I was thinking, oh, I'll just have Leaf do the cleanup, like the weed cleanup, so the cleanup will be really easy. Except for then I found out that's 100,000 bells, which seemed a little bit steep. So I think I'll just wait for a day that I'm bored, and then I'll pick up all those leaves again. And in the meantime, no leaves will grow because there's definitely more than 150 on my island right now. So that's something, I suppose. Is he sleeping? Oh no, he's reading. I was gonna say, he's always right there, and he's always asleep. These aren't staying, by the way. This will be some kind of maybe brick path or some kind of stone path, or maybe just stepping stones, maybe with a couple of these sprinkled in if I do stepping stones, but I was thinking more like brick or something. But those are just like where I marked it out originally, so don't worry if you're not liking that, it's not staying. I definitely didn't intend on doing all this cleanup right now, but you know, sometimes you just get started, and I was like, oh, let me find my fossils for today. And then of course, since I'm running all over the island, might as well pick up everything I see. And then of course it's 10 minutes later and I haven't done anything yet. So, you know, it's all pretty on brand. It's all pretty par for the course for me. Okay, now that that's all taken care of, while I was doing the mannequins, and trying to get the rocks to fill in, it was the bug off, and so trying to play the bug off while I can like barely run through the island because there's mannequins everywhere was a nightmare. But I really wanted the artisanal bug cage, so it was worth it because I got one. I was trying to get more than one, but I didn't have the patience. Oh my god, it's everywhere. Just when I think I'm done. Okay, I think I got everything. So let's put all that away. Oh yeah, let's get some cedar saplings so I can try stunting those trees again. Oh, don't tell me you want to move. You just got here. Okay. Thanks, girly. Okay, now I cannot forget to stunt these in, let's see, 2 days, 3 days. might do them both differently. So better come back one day at a time just to check. Okay, anyways, let's move on to what I actually want to do today, which is the tailor shop. So I think I'm gonna have it back here because I want it to be on the maybe second and third tiers. So I do want to do it in the back just because I want to be conscious of like the terraforming not like blocking itself, if that makes sense. Okay, it's always difficult to start these things. I feel like it might be easier to clear stuff first. So let me get something I can eat to dig up a bunch of trees at once. Disgusting. But we do what we must in the name of progress. The other issue that we may run into is that I don't really have any items. Oh, don't tell me. Come on. Okay, those can stay over there because I don't know that I'm going to be over there or not. Not sure. I think I'm going to start just by filling in the pond. Just to kind of start from scratch over here. So I'm imagining like some cliffs around it and you kind of walk down into it. I don't know how much cliff to leave behind it. Or maybe I want it on the ground floor and the cliffs just be around it. This part's always really hard. Like trying, when you don't have an idea for like the whole island yet, trying to figure out like how everything's gonna fit together when you don't even know what all is gonna be there. Very tricky. I think I might want it on the bottom level. I don't want it all the way on the edge like that. What to do? Maybe just take this back some. Figure out everything else out like, around it. I guess that's the best thing to do, is to just kind of go for it. That's pretty much right on the edge, isn't it? Yeah. Well, whatever. Well, gosh, I don't know. No, I think I'll go further this way. So, fill that back in. Nope. Fill that back in. Just pretend that didn't happen. And then that's a little bit more set back from the beach. And I'm sure it'll get like filled in with a bunch of trees or something, but I don't know. The beaches kind of ruin the vibe on a foresty island. So I might just like block them off. I don't know. I've never done that before. This is probably so impulsive, but I just want to put like the plot there so I can see it. But then if I put it there, I can't really do anything else. Can't really change it if I decide I want to. So probably better to take it slow, but it's just not the kind of person I am, if I'm honest. Anyway, what I was saying earlier is I don't really have that many items, which is kind of prohibitive. Oh, it's 5 spots. I thought it was 4. Okay, well, let's go this way. Yeah, I don't have a lot of items. I've got some stuff and I can display clothes, but I know I have a sewing kit, but what I really want is that antique spinning wheel and maybe the antique or vintage sewing box. I don't think I have either of those, and I would like those. So I might just bring them over from Rainbow Fish. Oops, sorry, buddy. Sorry. Let me just look at my catalog real quick and see. Oh, I have a clothing rack, but I don't think that comes in any colors that are very nice for this. We might take it to Cyrus and see, but I don't know. I feel like it's not really the vibe. It's a little bit too commercial. That's cute though. I could do that with like the sewing kit on it or something. Okay, I do not have the sewing box or the spinning wheel, unfortunate, but that's fine. I think pathing next. Actually, another thing I really need to do, I need a wooden plank paths and some stepping stone paths, I think, or like little log slice. You know what I mean? Like a stepping stone, but that's a little log. I think I might have to Google that because I don't know what to look for. Oh man, the picture that I found clearly is very filtered, so they look way lighter in the picture. That's unfortunate. Okay, well, I guess we'll take it for now. Is this one better than the other one? I don't know. It's a little bit warmer toned. Oh, little kitty design. Let me just grab that from here. Okay. I got a bunch of designs. Now I need to move these flowers out of the way. This is slow going. Okay. Now, actually, let's just go to tomorrow and get the buildings moved in. All right, so all that's moved in. I thought this tree might be too close, but I actually think we could have one like right in front and it would be okay. Especially as sometimes the stuff in the window is ugly, like today. Okay, let's do pathing next. So maybe a combination. Oh my god, of course. Also, I was complaining earlier in this island that Sable, you don't have to build up a friendship with her, but you do. You get some patterns just from the get-go, but to get more, you do have to talk to her. So, also, how are there even wasps in that tree? That tree had been in my pocket all night. Oh my god, of course I accidentally lined those up. How annoying. Oh well. Pathing is never faster for me with this. I don't know why I don't know why I even attempt it. I always just do better like doing it from my phone. Let's test out some of these logs and see how they look. Okay, not bad compared to these ones. I think these are fit with like the other path I have a little bit better. So let's go ahead and delete these. And do I like those rocks or these rocks better? That's tricky. Those are both really good designs. I think I like this one that has the more color variation, I think. I don't know if I'm ready to delete these yet though. I guess we'll see. Maybe I can just have a little trail of these like leading up to the rest of the path, or like the dirt path. Maybe that continues over there. Okay, let's see what we have item-wise. Okay, maybe something like that, but with different customizations on the couch, the table, and the sewing project. And then ideally, in the future, I could have the spinning wheel and the vintage sewing box as well somewhere. That's the goal. So be right back with everything customized. Okay, I think that's as good as it's gonna get for right now. I'm sure it'll change a little bit. I mean, it's really nothing too impressive for how long it took, but it's cute. I feel like it'll look better once it gets more kind of filled in, like with more trees in the back and stuff. I feel like it'll look better, hopefully. I don't know. I guess we'll see. Anyway, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed, don't forget to give it a like. If you want to see more from me, you can subscribe. And if you want to keep up with me elsewhere on the internet, you can follow me on Instagram and TikTok at Pocket of Fish. And until next time, I'll see you later.